So yeah, we just restarted. And let's see if everything is working. It looks like it. It looks like it. It looks like as if the stream reconnected properly, so we should be live on both. Yeah, I've seen that. It just went blank for a second and it went on, so I can see that if we'll have any kind of like internet issues with YouTube, we can reconnect it, but then unfortunately we are going to have some lags on their side. But it shouldn't be that bad. Oh no. Anyways, so for all the YouTube people, welcome back. If any of you were still here, I doubt so. There's way too much stuff to watch on YouTube. Yeah, thank you. I am trying. I'm doing my best. Like, the dreams have to come true, so you need to put in the grind. Like, I already started thinking about my let's say side project that I'll start working on. Like, I don't know, I think most of you know that one of the main reasons I am doing all of this content creation, streaming and what's not is because I want to like found through this my own video game studio, and I'm already thinking about some systems, some things that I can maybe reuse in the future. So now I am slowly thinking about designing a inventory system, something similar to, let's say, Diablo or like Grim Dawn. So that's going to be the first thing I am going to work on. Yeah, this ring is not giving me any favors. Let's go, burn and roll your way to success. Okay. Yeah, you're not doing me any favors. I was hoping to do that, but no. Let's go with the previous thing. Like, not having enough health is very detrimental for this. So, by the way, Fen, do you still think that for Dark Souls wouldn't be a game for you? It is so liberating and so calming, to be honest. Stabbage. Hell no. But I'm telling you, you need to grab some time on Friday to see the Sekiro run. You will love it. Like the way how the entire game plays, how the combat is done is just so awesome. Like me, as I'm playing it, I am just like falling in love each time I need to fight a boss like a couple of times. It is just like so cinematic. I mean, you know what? The thing on Halloween was already my second thing on that game. My second go with the first playthrough. Oh, lovely. Oh, no, you don't. 1, 2, maybe 3. Let's go. Nice. Focus. Not this. To the side. To the side. Drink. There we go. Now this. Artorias, be gentle. Yeah, now you can buff. There we go. One more. One more. Don't be greedy. We know what we're looking for. A big jump. Come on. Do the big jump. Do the big jump. Bye. That's it. Roll and burn. Arigato gozaimasu. There we go. I mean, again, flame baited goes to sleep and suddenly I can, like, go through the enemies. Like, he is not meant to see all of my stuff. Yeah, and I didn't need to use the combustion. Like, superb. Okay, so anyways, now we need to sign in the stuff. So, Artorias got killed via... What was it? That is Great Fireball and Fire Tempest. Yeah? Yeah, Fire Tempest. Great Fireball and Fire Tempest. Okay, cool. Big boom. Oh yes, indeed. Okay, so now attune magic, we will just get the combustions here. So I can use this and 2 of those. And we are just... Oh, baby, let's spend our stuff. I need to start investing in this one as well. Like, I am so hungry. It is ridiculous. Hi there, guys. Bye. I know you can kill me like in 2 hits, so I am not going to bother. So wait, you're doing job evaluations and you're on holidays as well, yeah? You're working too hard, Fen. Come on. You need to chillax a bit. So now it was here, no? Oh, you can survive 2 of those? Okay. Oh, you will from tomorrow. Oh yeah, yeah, right. Who you're trying to fool? Yourself or me? Okay, for this one I'll grab the Great Combustion. Yeah, I know. I need to go quicker through this bit. I'll finish all the boring stuff today, and tomorrow I will just lay down flat on my back and watch the walls. Oh yeah, that sounds like a plan. That really sounds like a cool plan. And I already know that I'm lying to myself. Oh yeah. And over here. But you've got some cool projects on this holiday. Okay. Sounds interesting. But nothing work related, though. Those are just like fun stuff for you, right? Right? You mother truckers. And there's the black orb. Right. Oh yeah. Like I want... There's the black orb there, I think. Hehe. So the dark orb is there and the dark beat is a bit further down. Yeah, fuck it. Plan 1. Chair renovation including the leather filling and wheel replacement. Okay. I've bought antiques, so I clearly like punishments. Like, why? Why are you doing this to yourself? Like, I bet it looks like awesome and shit. But you know, there's a concept, a notion called relax and chilling. Have you ever been exposed to that kind of idea? Oh damn. Plan 2, new bed assembly plus all paint jobs including wood preparation. Repainting your room. Why you're doing so many like project ideas? What is wrong with you? Okay, there we go. Dark beat. Yeah, no black orb. Okay. So where was dark beat? No rest for the wicked. Oh yes, indeed. I mean, you know what? Someone has to do the job. And besides, now as you plan it out, it's just like feels like there's a lot of things to do. But when you'll finish, you'll be so glad that you finally did that. So I think it's more of a always look on the bright side of life thingy. Isn't here? Okay, so I've got one thing that I wanted. Now I need another thing. Hey! So now I just need to run there to open the thingy. Now when I'll finish, I'll ask myself why I hate myself so much and why I couldn't rest for my whole... I mean, yeah, sorta, kinda. I can imagine you doing that. Let's be honest. Oh no, guys, chill. I'm running along a narrow edge. So here's the mimic. So we don't bother with that. Yeah, I'll need to do it the normal way, more or less. It doesn't seem too awesome. There's too many narrow ledges. My main plan... oh, sorry. My main plan for this holidays is living about leather work and tapestry renovation and small wood paint on it. Oh, I assume that's a typo. You said you meant learning. Okay. Sounds cool. Like for myself, I am definitely going full ham on the courses I've bought for Unity, so I can actually start doing the stuff I was meant to do. So I am going for the basic 3D Unity course. Then I've got lined up everything else for the Unity, so like inventory management, quest lines in RPGs, procedural generation in Unity. So those are the things I am planning for the next like 2-3 months. Yeah, and I'm already like thinking like talking with... Huh? Oh, I already got that. Okay. So yeah, I'm already talking with Peter about possible like maybe small projects that I can like learn and to get some more experience under my belt, because I've spent some time looking for universities and I found a university close by by the way, my favorite monster in these games are the mimics. Yeah, but you know what? The mimics in here are at least somewhat looking as a monster. You know, bipedal and everything, having this kind of like lanky posture and whatnot. And the mimics in Dark Souls 2, one of the models is done in such a way as if it would be bending backwards, and they are terrifying. Those bent over backwards mimics. You should see that. Cause that one is just terrific. Terrifying, not terrific. Come boost him! Okay, you know what? I think that just for you I will try to get... Yeah, maybe I will do a Dark Souls 2 run. Like, I am not thinking about it yet. But I want to show you a very cool cutscene. Even if that would mean dying now. But the cutscene is just too awesome. Coming back to your talk about uni, yes. So I found a university that is having a course on game design and game and projects. No, game design is going to be better. And I am thinking, and that's a master course. So I am thinking to actually apply there. But first I want to get a little bit more accustomed to programming in general. So I think that I want to give myself like around 2 years to, like, you know, get some experience behind my belt, so I will be able to at least, you know, do something there, not like my last course. Because my last course I felt like I am so underperforming, I have no idea what I'm doing and what not. And for the next one, and for the masters, I want to be like already like feeling okay, this is a thing that I should know and I am able to do it. Ah, mother tracker. Oh well. So that's why I am trying to focus very much on the stuff. And yeah. And I think by that time, if everything is going to work out nicely with my content creation, then I think I would be able to start thinking about something more serious as it goes for my games and my dreams and whatnot. So now, Fen, a little bit about the story of this game. There used to be a great king called Gwyn, which is like the main boss then in the end of this game, and he had his knights. There were 4 knights of Gwyn. There was the guy which we were fighting just earlier, you know, the guy with the big sword and the skewer attack, which he was called Artorias. Is this lad here. He is called Hawkeye Goth. There's Kiran, the King's Blade, which I'm going to show you now. And there used to be Ornstein, which was like their captain, which we fought a little bit earlier in the game. You haven't seen that encounter, I think. And those were still from the times they were fighting dragons, demons and everything. And Kiran is here. This is Kiran. This lady here. And Kiran was in love with Artorias, so that's why she's praying over here by his grave and whatnot. Dragon Slayer Ornstein, which was the captain of them, of the 4 knights, as the name implies, he was slaying dragons. And Hawkeye Goth was one of the guys who were training in the art of archery. And there is one of the last so-called everlasting dragons, which is Calamite, which is an optional boss in this area. I'm going to show him to you. And now, normally, Calamite comes over here in this area. You can even hear him now. Bye, doggo. So now, this is the great dragon Calamite. I'm going to just to steal his stuff. And normally he just breathes fire over here and he flies around, so you cannot fight him. But as we freed Goth, the big guy, we can ask him for help. And in my opinion, it's one of the best cutscenes in the game. So I'll show it to you because it is just awesome. And a very fun thing to know, Goth, this big giant archer, is supposedly blind. Yes, this archer is supposedly blind, and we ask him to give a hand with this dragon. So even the mighty Anorlondor dared not to provoke his wrath. So even the city of the gods was afraid of him. And now look what this guy does. And remember, this guy is supposedly blind. I'll tell you why supposedly. You see, he's looking for his bow. There we go. Yeah, so as you've seen that he was like feeling his for his bow and everything, because the giants are usually very kind-hearted and very gullible, and supposedly people were so afraid of Goth they've stuck wood resin and shavings into his helmet so he wouldn't see. That's why it is said that he is supposedly blind, because we don't know if he's blind or he's just like didn't notice that his helmet is being like the eye holes being covered with resin and tar. But still, with that, he's able to perform such a feat. Also, by the way, with that, if you'll be watching still, I will need to get for the next cycle this sad animation, because you haven't seen that one as well. By the way, have you seen our fight with a big white wolf with a sword in his mouth? Have you seen that, or you haven't been there? Okay, so you haven't been there. Okay, so this guy Artorias, the skewer lad, he was... You missed that one. Okay, so now a little bit more lore dump. So Artorias, which was called then the Abyss Walker, he came to this land to fight the encroaching darkness, the Abyss, but he failed. He had his faithful companion Sif the wolf. As he was fighting with the dangers of the Abyss, he was bested by Manes, the main boss of this area, and got his left arm broken. And the funniest thing is, Artorias is left-handed, so when we fight him, he is wielding his sword in his non-dominant hand, because he used to wear a shield, and he used that shield to protect his wolf companion from the Abyss. And we are fighting the guy, the skewer guy, as if he would be handicapped. So just for you to like get to know how powerful he should be. And now, as this area is basically happening in the past, we can actually, you know, meet the white wolf when it was still like a puppy, and interact with it, with him, with her, because it's a she wolf. And if we help her here in this day and age, it changes the way how she reacts to us when we meet her as a boss in the future. Cool with me. I like story time. This game's storyline sounds interesting, just the gameplay is not. Can you make it like you? I mean, the thing is that you have to defeat the wolf to receive a special ring called Covenant of the Covenant of Artorias. It is a special ring which allows you to get into the Abyss to fight one of the bosses later on. And it is a necessary boss. So then unfortunately you have to fight Sif. But if you fight her without meeting her here in the past, she just goes in like guns blazing, attacking you straight away, getting the sword and starts fighting. But if you meet her here in the past, she like gets to you, sniffs you, and she recognizes you. Like she knows that you're the man, woman, the person who helped her here in the past. And then she just holds to the moon with like so much sorrow and everything, and reluctantly goes back to pick up the sword for the fight because she still wants to like defend her master's resting place. It's just like soul shattering. You have to. Unfortunately, you have to. I mean, I bet if the confrontation would happen like in a different moment, then maybe they would change it to like work a little bit better. But remember, Sif was in the base game, and this here is a DLC. So they needed to like stay with the original timeline, despite the DLC happening in the past. Oh no, I am so screwed. There we go. I just need to go there like a little bit further. Oh yeah, it is really sad. Okay, bye. So now let's see if my tiki-taka is on point. It's not on point. It is not on point, definitely not. Oh, by the way, I need to move this a little bit to the side. Yeah, I mean, you know what? They are dealing just a lot of damage. Maybe I can take this one off, but I doubt it's going to like change any outcome. Yeah, like now this is the thing that those enemies are quite, yeah, those enemies are quite squishy, but they deal a lot of damage, so this is the issue. And plus, you know, New Game Plus and whatnot. And the casting speed of the mages is quite big. I mean, no, this is the thing that this land is called Ulasil, and they were known for illusion magic and like very defensive kind of magic. But then they were sorta tricked by one of the great serpents to wake up Manus, like the primeval ancient men, and they were doing experiments on his dark soul, which made him go insane, and from him all the abyss went rampant. So that's why we've got all of this. All of those enemies are just simple people who used to live in this place, but they were as per usual, like led astray because of promises of power. Yep. That's a one. That's a two. And that's a buy, yeah. Finally. Yeah, get over here. I do not want to fight you. Yep, exactly, that's why. Please don't get here. Yeah, I know. Thank God. Oof. That was close. Okay. And there we go. We're in the abyss. Just to shine some light for you. Oh, you'll be back in a moment. Alright. I just want that thing. Hello. Welcome back. Yeah, we are now in the chasm of the abyss. So this is where all of the abyss got sipped out from Manes. It's dark and spooky. There we go. And this is the thing I wanted. Okay, so now let's defend Sif. I like it. I got no idea for a moment there what attacked you. I mean, I was attacked by the exact same stuff that... I mean, you know what? It all like boils down for a matter of practice. Like seriously, a matter of practice. Hey, Alvina. Now we are going to save the puppy. But first, we are going to get an elevator to get the shortcut unlocked. I doubt we are going to like kill Manus. I will just definitely go to him to show you like the animation, so you'll see who we're going to fight in the next game cycle. And this thing that you see is called a humanity's phantom. And now bang, illusory wall. Yeah, so now as you can see, when I defeat those, you can see that we are collecting stuff called humanity, which is normally used to become human again and to like interact with online play, to do something called the kindling, which gives you more healing potions and whatnot. And as you can see, this is Puppy Sif. So a very small puppy with the sword. And she had this defensive barrier set up by Artorias by the use of his shield. So he left his shield because his main hand was already broken. So he took into his offhand his greatsword and left his shield to protect Sif. And after this interaction, when you'll fight him in the future, so in the normal time, you'll have this interaction that, yeah, you've helped me and I have to fight you. Heartbreaking. And now we are going to show you Manus, but I really doubt we have enough magics to kill him. So then instead of killing him, we are going to go for the last boss and then do New Game Plus 2, all bosses, everything that anyone and everyone can see how we are going to fare against it, especially that we have little to no intelligence. Like, I'm talking so much and I'm not drinking. I need to make a hydration alert. So now, place your eyes upon Manus, the primeval man. And this was his resting place, his tomb, where he was discovered. Okay, 400. Yeah, it would be lovely for you to actually read my inputs. Yeah, and this is Manus. We are not going to fight him. Like, I know we've got quite a lot of supposed spells, but I really doubt there's enough for us to do anything. Like, let's see, what can I use? I can use one of this, which is definitely not enough, and maybe this, and definitely not from this place. No, it's not gonna happen. Hey Grzesiek, how's it going? You just came in, like, after we've done everything, nearly everything in Ulasil. Like, I want to just check out a little bit of Manus, but I am definitely going for Gwyn, like, in a second or two. How's your no-hit attempts? Yeah, Fen, this is Grzesiek. He is one of the insane guys trying to do a no-hit run in Dark Souls. Like, that's gonna be my life in a couple of months as well. And just so we will clarify it, no-hit means, yeah, what you think it means. Completing the game without ever being hit by anything. Oh, you mother trucker. It's not only about rolling. It's about, like, exploiting some of the ways how the AI works. There's quite a lot of interesting strategies how to bait out specific behaviors. But yeah, rolling is a big part of it. Okay, let's see. That's actually quite some interesting damage. Yeah. Yeah, this is not going to happen. I just thought about trying to play this game with, and now I'm good. I mean, you know what? Listen. In a normal playthrough, he wouldn't two-hit me. That's first of all. And yeah, anyways, we are going for Gwyn. I am already tired of pyromancies. I've got everything that I require for my sorcery run. I can get 2 of those and 2 of those. So we are just going for Gwyn. Let's get this over with. And then all bosses with a very non-intelligent mage. But then as well, you know, Fen, you need to remember that I am playing a challenge run. I am forcefully, like, inhibiting my possibilities to fight and everything. So a normal playthrough is a lot simpler. So you watch a cool cutscene and I will be right back. I mean, you know what? It's not saying the game is not difficult. It's not that. Like it came to become known as one of the most difficult games, and I will agree with that, but to the extent that people are not used to this kind of like way how the combat works, the way to, you know, learn how the enemies behave before you start doing anything. So it's more about having a much more unforgiving learning curve than anything else. And you need to remember, I got 0 patience and lots of anger, so now I'll stay with my city builders where I can just kill everyone accidentally, of course. I mean, who would have thought that you would kill anyone in a city builder on purpose? Come on. Unless you're playing like worshippers of Cthulhu, and then they just, you know, do it willingly. I suck in combat. The only game that was kinda combat heavy I liked was Witcher 3. Yeah. I mean, remember, I've actually managed to get like through Witcher 3 only because I've actually like got very good at Dark Souls. What will you do from this side? Yeah. And now the plink plink plong. Plink plink plong intensifies. How are you doing, Gwyn? Oh, you... That's alright, I can work with it. Okay, I can work with it. I mean, you know what, Grzesiek, I will tell that Dark Souls is not similar, cause you can get so much of an edge while playing Witcher against enemies, it's ridiculous. Plus you can easily practice throughout the entire game. You can add some additional tactics. You've got places where you can like learn about stuff that you require. So you learn how to fight a Bruxa, and then you can have it easier by using the moonshine, moondust explosive and what's not. So it's always like The Witcher is giving you ideas and tools on how to complete the game, and over here you need to brute force your way through, like learning all the animations, all the strategies that you can employ to actually defeat any and all opposition. Now for me, Witcher is a lot easier than Dark Souls, even on Death March difficulty. Okay. Offhand. And let's go. Hey, Gwyn. Ah. Oh, this is going to be a lot quicker. I like the storyline, only one of the few games I finished with all the DLCs. You're talking about The Witcher? I mean, yeah, I haven't finished the Blood and Wine DLC because I felt it being pointless with the build I had. Like, I was feeling way too powerful to go through the DLC. I was just so upset that I was too powerful for the game, so I haven't finished it. Of course, both of the games can be played as the creators intended, but it all comes down to the distance to the boss. Please elaborate. I don't know what you're on about with your statement, Grzesiek. So yeah, fan, you know that I love playing tanks and all the sturdy characters. So I focused mainly on alchemy, and with the improved Witcher mutations, I was just like dealing hundreds of thousands of damage. And suddenly there was like nothing that felt challenging. Ah, come on, Gwen. Like, this can go so quickly. Like, come on, I want to be again, like, not powerful. I focused mainly on magic, as more boom I can do in the instant, then the funnier it gets. Inquisitor at heart. Oh yeah, of course. Oh, you know what? I need to have a look. I think I've got the Rogue Trader. You know Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader? Maybe we could do something with it? Or maybe Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr? Uh-oh. All attacks are based on preventing the opponent's hitboxes from touching you and can achieve this in various ways. Most difficult and demanding is through positioning, and this is not different in both games. I mean, sorta. Sorta true, but then the thing is that I think to be the closest, for Dark Souls to be the closest to Witcher, you should look at maybe Dark Souls 3. I am getting annoyed. Because like in Dark Souls 1 you still got many mechanics which are still like in their infancy, still being tried out. And for the proper feel, so it actually like feels somewhat similar to The Witcher. I would say that going for Dark Souls 3 would be the best idea to have a slightly similar experience. Plus, like The Witcher omitted a lot of possible like issues you've got in Dark Souls, because in The Witcher you do not have weight system, so you always do a relatively fast roll. So that's why I'm thinking that Witchers are always like depicted to be nimble, to having a low amount of like spells at their disposal, to be mostly like around quick and strong attacks and movements. So then suddenly when you got Dark Souls, when you can play as a heavy tank in Havel's armor with a massive hammer which you swing once in a lifetime. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She is correct on that one. Oh. Why am I even doing this? I mean, but still it was so fun playing with you in... What was the name of it? In Smite. I mean, it's sort of true with the diversity of the bosses. But to be honest, I think that Fen mostly like finished everything as it goes for The Witcher is because like she's a fan of the books. I mean, I wouldn't say that bad, but close. Yeah, because like let's say the natural gameplay elements of The Witcher 3 is not your type. Like I know that you love the story of the game and whatnot, but the game itself, it's not the thing. I mean, I am not saying that because like you can still aim, but it's about like hitting the target is being the problem. Was already so good. And besides Fen, you can actually like face the enemy. Hitting the enemy is a different story, but still you can face the enemy. A blind person wouldn't be able to face the enemy. And that's because what Miyazaki does so well is learn from his shortcomings. For example, the entire DS2 game could be clicked with a bow, while DS1 has such a strange and loosely designed hitbox that keeping your distance is trivial. I mean, I wouldn't say so. There are some enemies which are very much like being broken as it goes for like the lingering hitboxes and whatnot. Like watching, I'm looking at Stray Demon family, and some enemies are quite decent. Like, you haven't been here when I was fighting Artorias, but when I was using a Firestorm spell on Artorias, and I was like kneeling down for the animation, he couldn't stab me because I was under his hitbox. So it really depends on which enemy are we talking about? Because some of them are just like ridiculous. Let's say the Butt Slam from Stray Demon, or the explosions of them. Those are ridiculous. Okay, Gwen, one more time. I can face my dead face on and don't notice it coming, but hey ho, could be worse. At least they don't backstab me, they run straight at me, safely avoiding my attacks. Oh damn. But still, after a while in Smite, you were doing some amazing job with your thingy. Wait, Taurus Demon's was so badly made that they decided to give him a hitbox for melting on his feet to make him less easy. Huh? What? That's an interesting concept. Oh no. Yeah. Ach Płasz for the win. Oh, however, they decided to pronounce his name. Like, it would be so lovely if I would be able to get Gwen. Come on, Gwen, be nice. I said be nice. What are you sending, Grzesiek? Remember one thing, if I like a character, I will play non-stop till I moderately understand what he does, and mostly it is my understanding game strategy. Press all buttons and hope for the best. I mastered this with Mortal Kombat in PS2. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, you're talking about the fixing of Taurus Demon, yeah? Oh. But the general principle of how hitboxes work in games are quite a known thingy. You need to like get your hitbox out of their hurtbox, however you look at it, or however you want to slice it. Like when an enemy does an attack animation, his like pointy thing that wants to bonk you is having a so-called hurtbox. As long as that hurtbox overlaps your hitbox, you're getting damaged. And the thing is that not always the hurt box is being properly telegraphed with the animation. Okay, I get 2 hits. I don't like it. Like again, I am more running towards him than I'm fighting him. $50. Oh, there's no point. Huh? Like this reminds me of the Miracle Run. We're spending more time running towards Gwyn than actually fighting him. And I really need to learn how to parry him for the speedruns. And yeah, Fen, I think I haven't told you, but I am planning to learn how to speedrun this game, so it's gonna be fun as well. But I will leave it for like maybe once a month to get a speedrun stream. I will be doing some runs like offline so I can practice, but I am not going to like make it the main thing of the channel. But we are definitely going to stream it from time to time. Because I think that as we finish this challenge, we are going to like go back to the Diablo 2 challenge. The Hogwarts dropout challenge. Hogwarts dropout. So I've started a challenge where I am using the sorceress in Diablo 2, but I can only level up the first level spells. So can you beat Diablo 2 as a dropout student that just, you know, got dropped out on the first year in magic school? So he just knows like the basic firebolt. I mean, yeah, I've got some ideas for a barbarian run as well, but for that I am thinking, yeah. Good, you like it? So yeah, I've already tried doing it and it's just like such a pain. Like, she learned how to use magical equipment, so if there will be any like staff or something that allows her to use higher level spells, she can use them, but she cannot level up them. And usually like most of the stuff is just like +1 to something, +3 to something, so it's not going to be too powerful in the long run. So I think that could be a very interesting playthrough, especially that the run is being done on hardcore difficulty. So the character is having just one life. Oh, and I've got the resurrected version, which is having like better graphics. Oh no. What am I doing with my life? I'm dying. Yeah, because I've done the... what's its face? Diablo 2 with only shields. That was interesting, but I've done it on a normal character. Like the normal difficulty, not the hardcore one. Like before I even started the run, it took me like over 2 hours to get my shields, so I could actually do it. Oh my god, Iron Man, how's it going? We've got raided. Nice. I need to set up some alert for the raids. I thought I had it. How are you doing, Ringman? What were you playing tonight? I mean, if I wouldn't be in the middle of a run back, I would just spam a little bit of lizard. Played some Nessis and PAX Day. Yeah, I've seen that you've got like completely into PAX Day. How's it going? Like, I love some of the survival games, and that one looks really nice. Again. Nice lizard spam. So yeah, I bet I'll die like in the next 2 seconds, so I shall be right back with you. Yeah, I know, like all of them survival games. Yeah, so there we go. So now we can do a proper like introduction, a proper welcome. So welcome to my stream. I am the Wereduck. We are playing some challenge runs in Dark Souls. We are already like on the very end of the New Game Plus cycle with just fire magics, and I'm getting my ass handed in to myself because I am bad at this game. But any and all challenge runs are being done with patience and perseverance than skill. Skill comes as a byproduct. But then you know what? If PAX Day is being addictive for you, you should be very careful with like trying out Enshrouded. Oh yeah, that's the best gaming tip ever. I will need to like get some moderators so I can pin it. Like, oh, it's a game changer. Why I haven't thought about that? Best gamer tips, Volume 1. I mean, so just be careful if you want to try it out, because it is really, really, really addictive. Out of all the like survival games I've tried it, Enshrouded is one of the most interesting games because of the way how you got the movement, the exploration. We're starting our community Valheim server in November. Okay. Valheim is cool as well. Drink here. Like, I really need to start doing it without the shield, because it's ridiculous. Oh, Valheim, I've spent so much time on it, and I'm still, like, so shit at building in Valheim. But are you going to be using any mods? Like any kind of quality of life stuff, or whatnot, or just vanilla? Yeah, modded Valheim is so cool, especially that you can actually then add some proper useful stuff over there, like a higher limit for carrying, some quality of life stuff for stop it, for farming and collecting or whatnot. Those are really some cool things, as long as you still keep it like immersive. Because I remember that I went on one of the servers of my friends, and suddenly they were like having some weird stuff growing, and having the sails of their Drakkar with different weird pictures. So just be careful of what you're going to give to your community. Okay, let's get in. No shield. Drink. Let's do it. But I know some people are playing on Xbox and won't be able to join the server if we do. Oh. Yeah, that's a bummer. Because you cannot modify anything on any consoles, so that is a bummer. But still, to be honest, playing Valheim on a controller is so annoying. Like, I've tried to play it on a controller and just like... I am so impressed with people who want to play a game like that on a controller. There we go. So Dusk Crown is going to be either better. But then are you planning on some series on Valheim as well with the community, or just playing completely for fun, shits and giggles? Okay, let's lock on, let's have this done. I need to get the first one. I love how the majority of the gameplay is just running back to the boss. This is like one of the other things that they've done better in the future installments. The bonfires are a little bit closer. Oh yeah, I mean, you know what, it's all about like focusing and getting like literally 3 good parry windows and we should be golden. And then the biggest hustle will begin. Getting through the game out New Game Plus with having a fat ass and breaking my back each time. Stupid ads waited to send my message when they were done, but I will be making content on Valheim for sure. Not sure about the videos, but stream for sure. I also have Elden Ring 29-hour stream coming up on my birthday, which will be fun. Oh, and Elden Ring is awesome. Like, embrace. There we go. The last boss of Dark Souls on New Game Plus with extra health. You just spam. So, to be true to the flame, we are going to set ourselves ablaze. Bang. Just the most important thing about Elden Ring, Ringman, you have to take it slowly. Don't rush stuff, remember it's an open world, and just explore and have fun. That's my best advice for you if you've never played it. Just have fun. And remember, if you're like smashing your head against a wall, it's an open world. Just go somewhere else, find something better, and then go back. So there we go. New Game Plus 1 finished. We are going now into New Game Plus 2 with just sorceries, without kindling, with magic limits, and fat rolls.
The dark sign brands the undead.
So let's get to it. First of all, we are changing our thingy. 150, 170. So we are going with this one. Because for the rest we are too stupid. We bash our head into the wall until we win. Okay. I mean, listen, do as you please. Like, that will be your game. So you can do... Oh, yeah, by the way. Otherwise, Fen is going to kill me. Just give me 2 seconds. I just reminded myself. I'm too stubborn to stop and admit defeat. I mean, sure, you can do as you wish, but I'm just like giving you an idea that you can always just, you know, practice and go back to it. And bang, there we go. There you go, Fen, as you requested. A death counter. That was requested, so I am obliging with your request. I will try. I mean, it is going to work out either way. And before... Are you using a green screen? I am using a default custom-made filter for my OBS. I've ordered a green screen. It should come next week. Because I know that I am vanishing. So yeah, I am aware of that. By Pyromancies, you will be missed. Now magic. So let's start with a lot of soul arrows, because we've got a lot of them. Oh, and by the way, I forgot about this one. Heavy rolls there is. I don't want to die to you. Come on. Okay, drink up. Too close. Come on, man. And now, the funniest thing, Ringman, is that I used this filter from the very beginning, and at the very beginning everything was working perfect, and now suddenly I'm just disappearing. So yeah, that is some weird stuff happening. So demon. Soul arrow. I need to keep track of all of the things. Yeah, but I'm telling you, like, I've got a green screen ordered. Yeah, I remember when you, like, for some reason your green screen was like the lighting was somehow botched, and half of your face was disappearing for some reason. That was weird. Oh, by the way, as we are here and there's nothing much happening, so Oh, again, I've done that. Yeah, I remember that. Interesting to say the least. Oh, bad speedrun strat. Yeah, give me the thingy. Thank you. I don't need to go there. I just need to go here. Because everything that I require I already have from here. So yeah, now the best two things happening. Me getting bonked into oblivion by basically anything. I cannot easily dodge out of the way of danger. And a death counter. Sounds like fun. I just need to replace this one for a little bit so I can see what's happening. There we go, like this. Should be fun. Hey, and we're back. We are back. Back again. Level up. 12,000. Beautiful. Yeah, so Dark Souls again. Let's try and do it in an intended way. At least I've got enough spells. Like, this is the only thing that saves this run. I've got enough spells. Oh, damn. So this is how it looks like every time you start as a mage. That's why if you want to play Dark Souls or Elden Ring or whatever else, if you want to have a slightly easier time, just pick a caster class. It really changes the experience and it is a little bit easier. Usually. There we go. Slow progression. And people say Dark Souls are difficult. It's new game +2, +60 like percent more damage. Hi there, Drake. Bye. I am going to use you later. Hmm? Oh my god, magic isn't the right way to play the game. Duh. Insert SpongeBob meme. I mean, yeah, you know what? Magic is not the intended way. That's why I've decided to have the supposedly most powerful magic when I will be the most vulnerable to damage. But yeah. You know what? Screw it. That was smooth. Such a difficult game. Oh my god. Yeah, I can complain now and mock it, but by the end of it, I will be cursing. Bob. Okay. Like this, I know this game way too much. It's getting... I'm so worried about a couple of bosses. Like this is going to be so interesting. Anyways, soon finishing. Or even now. Let's get the shortcut for the fire drake and then we will call it a day for today. Because I've got work and other grown-up responsibilities to attend. Like I usually don't stream on Sundays till this late because it is then a bit difficult to wake up in the morning. So I think we will leave it like this. Oh god. That's not a lot of damage. Okay, this is working fine. There we go. Yeah, that went surprisingly smooth. Very surprisingly smooth. I mean, we're still working with the weakest spell, so it's not that bad. Okay, so we won't forget Taurus, Soul Arrow. So we've already used 2 of the soul arrows we've got 6 in total, but still, let's don't get too comfortable with that. There's still 26 bosses to be completed. Okay, I've got everything. For the time being, I will do like this, and let's go. I'm sorry. Lovely. So we've got this shortcut, easy soul farm if required. Now let's just quickly go back to Firelink. We're going to do a little bit of sequence breaking. For a bit easier access to the next boss. But that's going to be for the next stream on Saturday. We are just going to grab one important bit, and then it will be time to say our farewells. In the meantime, you can have a look if there are any other streamers currently online for a raid. If not, I'll select someone myself. Hey Cranky, how's it going? I just need this and this. The rest is useless. Bye. Let's go back to Silver Serpent Ring. We require a lot of souls. A metric and imperial shit ton. At the same time. Nice. Mhm. I am still glad that I started investing in intelligence when I started, because otherwise this would be ridiculous. Come on. And now I need to think about some kind of challenge which will allow me to do something less stupid, maybe. And we have to aim for like 50 intelligence this run. That would be the best idea. Okay, let's burn some souls. 20k. Victorious. Yeah, there we go. Now intelligence. We need to dish out more stuff, especially that 10, 24, 36, 44, 50. Yeah, we need a maximum of 50 intelligence to get all of the magics. Okay, so anyways, no, you know what, we are at the very beginning of the game, so this is like nothing to do with it. So it is, don't think about it in such a way. Like, next time we are going to go for some of the more annoying bosses, because as I said, I want to now in this new game cycle go through all the bosses in the intended way. So we've got the Asylum Demon, which is like the first tutorial boss, then you got Taurus Demon, then you got Capra Demon, and I can assure you we are going to die there. Then in the depths we are going to die a couple of times, definitely. Like, the deaths are coming, not now, but they are coming, and I think that if it's like the previous ones, there will be a deaths galore in a couple of spots. So I am thinking maybe 200 deaths within the New Game Plus cycle, plus 2. So then if you like take an average, then throughout this entire challenge would be like 600-700 deaths, but I haven't counted them before. But then maybe when I'll be doing the long form thingy, then I'll just count them up and give you just an estimate number either way. So anyways, thank you for today. Thank you, Ringman, for the raid. We are finishing this for today, but are there any creators you want us to raid, maybe? Is there anyone you want to raid it? If not, I will select someone. So let's see, do I have anyone on my list? Oh no, I don't think it's going to be that bad. So let's see. Live channels. Well, I've got Gutnechta, which is a Polish fellow streamer. He's doing Dark Souls, so we can visit him. He was the winner of a Polish speedrun Dark Souls tournament, so he knows what he's doing. We can just pop in and say hello. And yeah, that's gonna be that. Even if we'll just say hello, that's going to be enough for him just to see that we can raid as well. So I will just make sure that I'm not screwing up his username. And for the last time, thank you again. Oh, did I? I don't think about Gutnecht. I was talking about Shibi the Shinobi, I think. Because I've just got this guy. Or are you talking about the tournament? Yeah, thank you as well for being here, for keeping the chat alive. And hopefully we'll see each other again on Friday, this time seeing some cool Sekiro fun. So now for the raid. So, again, this was the Wereduck. I'm signing out, and see you next week. Bye bye.